Next, we are going to create the tibialis posterior muscle. Excuse me. The tibialis posterior muscle is going to originate in the interosseous membrane. So this membrane that joins the tibia and the fibula together. And the medial border of the tibia and fibula's shafts. Okay? So we are going to go just distal here to the artery the artery and the vein. Okay? And we are going to take this all the way down to the plantar region of the foot. So underneath the foot. Now, how are we going to do that? We are going to take this muscle right down to here, about the side of the calcaneus, okay? And then we're going to fade it in so that it looks like it's going underneath the foot. Okay? So, to start, we are going to take a peanut M&M sized piece of terracotta clay. And we're going to roll this out to a carat the length of the tibia. I have used too much clay, so mine is going to be really long, so I'm going to put it on here and go to my origin, and then I'm going to take it down to the lateral aspect, the medial aspect of the tibia, so right here at the malleolus, and I'm going to cut it so that it goes along the tibia, okay? Because remember, it's going to go and fade out underneath the bone, okay? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flatten this muscle with my thumb, okay? And again, I'm pushing that into the paper to help get it to stick, okay? Now, I'm going to take a piece of white clay, okay? And I'm going to roll this clay out to be about a 1/2 inch or 1 centimeter long, okay? So it can be a pretty small white piece. I'm going to take the piece that I use to cut off my sciatic nerve, okay? I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. Okay? And we're going to make the tendon out of this, okay? So, I have my muscle here. My tendon is going to go over. And I'm going to cut my tendon here down at the side of the calcaneus. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingers. And I'm going to mash this down a little bit so that it looks like, and I'm going to have to cut this a little bit more, so that it looks like my muscle and my tendon is going down underneath the heel of my model, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my clay tool here, and I'm going to make a line down the middle of this muscle, relatively deep, because what we're going to do is we're going to put another piece of clay in there, okay? Now that we have that there, we are going to make our striations for this muscle, and we're going to go down at an oblique angle, okay, from the line we just made. So I'm going to striate this muscle like this. So that is step 1 to making tibialis posterior.